What's up, everybody? It's your boy Slim, aka Mr. Different. Today I'm gonna be teaching you how to get them professional sounding vocals. I'm gonna break this down in a couple of easy steps for y'all from the beginning stage all the way to the mixing and mastering stage to get them pro vocals that everybody wants. And I haven't did this kind of tutorial yet, so hey, why not get to it? So bear with me. I'm trying to make this as good and best I can, as simple as to understand I can. But anyway, before we start doing the mixing and all that and effects and all that, we got to make sure that the sound source that we're recording is the best possible it can be. So first of all, you want to have a pretty good microphone. Now, depending on your microphone, depending on how good your sound is going to be. So if you got a cheap little $50 microphone, you can get a cheap old $50 sound. If you got a $3,000 microphone, hey, you're going to get a good $3,000 sound. Point blank period. That's just how it works. Okay. Next, you want to make sure you got your level set right. Now I'm gonna try to switch to my interface to show you me adjust my levels, but basically what that means is you want to record a good clean signal. That means you want, like most interfaces these days have like a metering system to where you can see how hot your signal is. You want to keep it in the green. Now I know a lot of people are like, hey, but it's too low. Well, that's when we'll talk about that later, but usually when you're doing that, you want a clean signal so you can, boost the signal when you're doing the mixing phase. So try to keep your levels and your dB meter in the green area. Yellow is you need to back off a little bit. Red is clipping, distorting, hot signal, bad. That don't mean, hey, I got a loud signal. It means I got a very bad clipping, distorted signal that's gonna be hard to fix, well, pretty much useless to use when you're recording. So just keep that in mind when you're adjusting your levels. Also, you want to make sure you're on, you're using the microphone stand. And a lot of people don't. I know a lot of people don't use microphone stands. They record holding the microphone, which is kind of retarded, but hey, that's you. But the better, just remember that. Also, you want to have a pop filter. What is a pop filter? Is this little thing right here. Basically, it reduces the P's and S's that your voice throws out. Now, if I talk to you like this, like puh, 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 yeah, it's probably distorting pretty bad. Now if I do it puh, 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 you can't really hear it because the windshield or the pop filter is like canceling out them P's and taking away. So make sure you invest in the pop filter. Like they only cost about 20 bucks for the cheap ones, but you can make your own with clothes hanger pantyhose if you have to. But make sure you invest in one. Like it's good to have, trust me, it's very good to have, and it make sure you don't like just distort your microphone all the time, because you don't want that. Also, you want to make sure you're in a good room environment. Now my room isn't ideal for mixing and recording right now because I don't have no treatment up at the moment, but I'm working on it. But you want to have something that can dampen your the reflections in your room, because you got a lot of reverb going on. You want something that can dampen that and kind of stop all that extra noise. Like right now, this is what I got. This reflection filter. It cost me about, I think it was 100 bucks, but it does a good job of reducing them reflections that's bouncing off my wall. Because if you record with them at extra reverb in your mix, you can't get rid of it. It's in your recording, it's there. So if you want to record a dry signal, so you want to make sure you have the dry signal possible. If you can, record in a closet, have some clothes up, or if you want to, you could put up a blanket behind the microphone and you, and that will actually cancel out going both ways, so you get a pretty dead sound or dry signal. So just keep that in mind, that your room plays a part in your recording as well, and you want to make sure you record the driest signal you can in order to maximize the effects you want to put on it and the sound quality. Another thing take in consideration is the proximity effect. What's the proximity effect? Basically, if I get closer to the microphone, my voice gets a lot deeper and more boomier, and if I step back, it's a lot more thinner and lighter. Now this can be used against you and with you. Now how I use it is, I got a deep voice, as you can hear, it's pretty deep. I want all the bass to be captured in my voice, so I record pretty close to my microphone. That's how I do. Now if you got kind of a thin voice or nasally voice or whatever, you want to step kind of back. You want to record kind of back, because you probably got like a lot of S's and like a lot of sibilants in in your vocals or in your voice, and you want to kind of cancel that. Now you could fix that with de-essing, but you know, it's better to fix the problem before you start mixing than after. Okay, that's just something to keep in mind. Now, another thing is, I know a lot of people, they like to get loud. They like to be yo 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 blah blah, yelling to the microphone. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna do all that, step your ass back. Step back from the microphone. If you know you about to get loud, step back. Get back right here. Yell all you want. Or get back right here. Yell all you want. If you're gonna be real soft, you wanna get close to the microphone. You know, if you're singing real soft or real intimate type vocals, get close to the microphone. It's gonna sound a lot better if you're way back here going. No. Get close to the microphone. Remember that. Another thing, this is a big one, especially for all my rappers around here. I record a bunch of rappers, and the one thing they all do, and I don't know if it's just a trend y'all do or whatever, but when y'all record, y'all, no, cut that out. Like, I feel you making a hot song, the track booming, whatever, and you're feeling the song, don't start doing all this, because it's gonna make your vocal, pretty much it's gonna make your vocal go up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. It's gonna make your dynamics real out of whack. And even with compression to fix that, it's not gonna help. And it's gonna sound like you're walking away from the microphone all the time, as you see. You know, stay yourself in one position, put yourself in one position, like plant your feet, and you can sit there and do all this all day long, but don't be sitting there, you know, dancing in front of the microphone. You know what I'm saying? You know, don't do that, because it's gonna make, it's just, if you want the best possible recording you can get, then you'll do that. And you can't blame the engineer for mixing your vocals and it don't sound good because you're sitting here running around the microphone as you're recording. So just keep that in mind if you're recording, if you're an artist trying to record. You know, if you're gonna get loud, step back. If you can get quiet, step forward, and keep yourself in one position. If you gotta draw an X with tape or whatever on the floor and stand there, do it. Cause trust me, the engineer can do a lot, make your vocal sound a lot better, and your song will sound better in the end. But that's really it for recording the vocals for the first part. It's on the first part. Like, remember, if you capture the sound good, it's gonna make your mixing, your mastering, and all that a whole lot easier in the end. So if you want the best possible vocals, just make sure you take these tips in consideration. If I forgot anything, hit me up, ask me a question, I'll be sure to answer it. You know, I'm not trying to make this video too long, but you know, trying to do what I can. But anyway, hope this helps. This is just part 1. You know, part 2 and 3 and 4, how many parts gonna be is coming later on. So be sure to keep checking, subscribe, so you can check on that. You know, I'm trying to help you out. You know, hey, this is what I do. Love giving out information to help out. But anyway, it's your boy Slim, aka Mr. Different. Please rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video. I'm out.